so patient. Okay. There you go. Fine. Hi, hello. Thank you for your patience. Is audio? If there's anything messed up, guys, please let me know. Again, one open shot, and I'll see how it looks. Actually, you can see it from here, right?
Yeah.
You can see it from here. It's kind of behind. Oh, it's behind actually. Hello. We got like a freaking setup here. Trying to figure it out. Oh, what the lighting? There you go. Hello, is that a new person? Oh, also, hello. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Oh,
is it?
I mean, I fixed it.
Is that okay? No, it's just low quality. Why?
I mean, as long as I see the chat, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it'll be good to see us. If I turn this off. What if I turn the ring light off? Is that too much? Hi guys! Thank you for waiting! Got the whole studio stuff. Yeah, that's why it took freaking forever. That's why I'm late. I'm like an hour and 30 minutes late. The stream was set up for 4 p.m. and it's like 5:53 p.m. right now. So.
I mean, 5:33.
Did you see that?
It's 53.
Oh, 5:33, yeah, my bad. But yeah, freaking big old setup. Let me know how's the audio, guys. How's the audio? Is lighting better with the ring light off? There's the camera. Hello, hi. I'm like watching my stream, so like it's of course like my view isn't like live, so audio. Oh, sorry. Audio is right. Okay, sweet. Well, if there's anything wrong, let me know. Please let me know. Because, like, this is the first time I've ever done a cooking stream. This is, like, the most elaborate setup I've done. I mean, maybe conventions. The convention setup is pretty elaborate. That was pretty elaborate. You know, I don't know. But this, I guess, maybe second most elaborate setup. Hello. Hi, this is my sibling, Kana. Has Kana ever shown up in, like, have you ever shown your face before?
Metrocon, but other than that.
Yeah. That's true. Okay, thank you. Hi, guys. You won't wash your hands. Don't you freaking... Dude, I'm a germ freak. I won't, like, wash my hands, like, 30 times.
I just washed my hands.
Alright.
We'll start with the Boba, I guess.
I'll wash my hands first, actually. I'm gonna do it in the bathroom so it's not freaking loud. It's probably gonna be too loud if I do it there.
Okay. Oh, hello. It's me and you. Sure is. Don't want nasty hands while you're fucking cooking. I'm sorry if I'm not entertaining. I'm not a streamer. I'm not an entertainer. Like, I'm waiting for you, man. I don't know what to do.
I'm standing there. Okay, There's Pindas!
Hey, baby.
Pindas!
Oh, that's so good. Hold on.
Such a good shot. Our cat's outside at the moment. And we see her from here. Oh, she's great. We tried to let her in while we're still setting up stream. After I went for a piss, and came back. I'm like, oh, Princess has been outside for a while. We should let her back in, of course. And then, of course, we open the door. She runs over towards the door, and she just stands there, like, Princess, I gotta fucking stream to one. Run there. I'm like, get in or stay out. Which one is it? But she's staying out, of course. But she's looking at us right now. But hello. Fuck. Dude, I've been setting up the stream for like the past 2 hours now. Like my mind's trying to like, what the fuck were we doing? Making boba. We're making fucking boba. Bubble tea. Boba, bubble tea, whatever. Because I went to the Philippines, and of course, like, we say boba here because I think the whole, like, boba thing, in and of itself, is, like, unique enough to be like, oh, people think of bubble tea. They think of boba. That's the new thing. But of course, when, like, you go to Philippines, I say, I want boba. Everyone's like, yeah, you're not from here. Yeah. Yeah. It's like an obvious sign that you're foreign. But yeah, they just call it bubble tea over there. But over here, we call it boba in America. But yeah, we're making bubble tea today, guys. Bubble tea.
We prepared the tea yesterday.
I prepared the tea yesterday. We got hibiscus tea, and then we got strawberry rose. I don't even know if that shows up in shot because it's behind. Yeah,
I mean, it's
hibiscus.
my fucking fault. My bath is broken, dude.
Yeah. Hibiscus, and then there's strawberry rose. These are all like I bought these like tea from like a local tea shop. We got like loose leaf tea. I never dealt with loose leaf tea. I don't really make tea to begin with, let alone freaking loose leaf tea. So I spent like a good like 2 hours just manually like making like big cups of like tea, putting it in the fridge to cool down, and then pouring it into that big old like mug or like jug, those jugs. So just like doing like I think I did four different cups. I mean 4 cups for each drink, which I think just one like serving of like the leaves was good enough for the whole thing. I mean by the fourth cup it was like pretty dull. It was like it didn't look very like it didn't have much left, but like one little thing was like I don't know, man. I'm all over the place. I freaking spent 2 hours setting up, and I'm trying to recover. There's no freaking refractory period here, man.
I mean, we were just get started right away.
Yeah, so we get started. We're starting with the boba because I feel like that's the one that's gonna take the most time. Which I don't really know how to make boba. Kana is the one who makes all the boba. I don't really chat.
Yeah, you could just chat. I could do all that.
You do all the work, and I'm like, hey guys, hello. Hello, it's so nice to see you. So Ruben says, LOL, I'm Filipino. What you say is true, but mainly we call it milk tea. Yeah, but
we don't even make milk tea. We make
I don't like milk tea though. That's why I say bubble tea, because like Kana and I most often just get like fruit tea. I don't like milk tea. I don't like milk. I don't know. The milk texture is kind of whack. Hold on, let me look at it. No toes, guys. Alright, your toes are safe. Yeah, I was setting up camera. I was setting up the freaking like camera shop and just making sure like, okay, can the floor be seen? Can her toes be shown? Okay, so. Dude, I'm like overwhelmed. I'm like overstimulated right now. I'm so overstimulated right now. Kana might be kind of off. Might be kind of like, I don't know, stiff is the right word. Because Kana has like a back issue right now that they're still recovering from.
Well,
but
yeah.
yeah, they had like a back issue. It started acting up like 2 days ago, and thankfully it's calmed down enough to where I can stand up and walk around. But he's freaking fall over.
I might. I honestly might.
I saw Bintis for a moment. Hold on, let me see if she wants in. So,
Poured water.
is that
I
loud?
gotta boil. It's ASMR. It's fine. It's fine.
For like context, the sink is like right here. It's out of frame, but the sink's right here. So you might hear the water running. I gotta check this out.
All right, boiling the water so we can cook fan, so if it's a little loud, sorry.
Yeah, if that's not. Let me know. Because we could just, like, not turn it on and just suffer. Because what else do we have to cook? I should watch the lychee. What do you think I should watch that in? Oh, we should show the other stuff we got. I got heckin' lychee. I don't even know it's gonna show up in frame because this is not live. Like, not real time. No, this is live, but like what I'm seeing right now is like I'm viewing this stream from YouTube on like my iPad. I'm not seeing OBS, so it's kind of like a little bit behind. Yeah, we got some lychee because that's like the only flavor I get when I buy fruit tea. I didn't even check it. There was like a freaking price tag at the bottom. God damn. That's why I don't like IRL streams because like it's so easy to dox yourself. I love lychee. How do you guys pronounce it? Because I got freaking made fun of. Like, lychee? It's lychee. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't care, man. I like lychee. Lychee rolls off the tongue well. Because I believe it's like a regional thing, right?
Yeah.
How they pronounce lychee. I don't give a fuck, man. Leave me alone. Lychee sounds good. I don't know what the fuck. I don't watch this shit.
I mean, you're gonna peel them anyway, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter that much.
Should I put them like in a bowl of water, similarly to like potatoes? I seen like.
Not necessarily. You don't need to.
Okay. 'Cause I seen people do that. I was thinking I can either make like lychee juice by like putting the fruit into a blender and then people put like ice and water and sugar, or we can make kind of like a syrup by like cooking like syrup over a pot and then putting the lychee in and like crushing it and then putting it through a sieve.
I'd rather do the syrup method.
Syrup mess? Okay.
That's probably the best way to get the flavor out of it.
Let's do that. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge so they stay cool. Because we're not using it at this very moment, so we may as well. Your next rings! Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, my stuff is mostly gonna be like lychee based. And also Sprite. You can see like there's a Sprite. I got Sprite. And then what's the milk for?
I'm gonna make strawberry milk.
Strawberry. Oh, just straight up strawberry milk?
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's gonna take a while for the boba to cook, so I might as well make something in the meantime.
How long is that gonna take?
It's
just 5 minutes in the packaging, but like, is it
5
really?
to 8, and then another 5 to 8 for it to like soak.
Okay, that's fine. As long as it's not like friggin' 40 minutes. Because I think some places it's 40 minutes. Doesn't it depend on like...
That's just because we use huge ass bags. Because... Okay.
Top secret information. Let's see. Oh, the Sprite. Okay, I mentioned the Sprite earlier. I bought that because if you guys didn't know, I went to like the Homestead Cafe that happened in like April, and they had this drink which was like a strawberry rose lemonade with like Sprite in it, and that was like my favorite drink out of like what the 7 drinks they had or something like that. So I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna make strawberry rose lemonade, but I just brought the Sprite. I just bought the Sprite because I thought it'd be cool. Just option, yeah. Where's my Boba cup actually? Do we have any more lids like this, or is it?
That's the only one I can find. Because like we bought those years ago, but
Yeah. Okay.
kind of just got lost around
So
moves.
we got.
We could probably start doing prep like taking off the shells of the lychee and then, working on the syrup.
What are you gonna do next?
Prep the lychee.
Okay. I think the cook is mostly gonna be like, hi, hi guys.
I'm here doing all the labor.
How do you pronounce that? How would you pronounce that name?
I don't know.
I know slow. Says syrup would be smoother with less chunks, which helps since you already have boba for texture. Yeah, I'll probably go the syrup one. Then the sugar. And measuring cup there.
You good, dude? You just want to talk while I do the work?
Yeah, let's
Do all
see.
the prep.
Hi, Blue Moku. Hello, hello. Who needs doxing when you can lie on the internet? Or beat them. Freaking dox yourself first so they can't dox you anymore.
Ha! I know where I live.
Oh, I know your address. Like, oh, cool, me too. Let's see. I'm tragically lactose intolerant. Less tolerant. I'm assuming that means you kind of tolerate it, but like, just not very well. So that's already a mark against it. You really think some people will do that? Just like go on the internet and tell lies? My dudes, my dad works in Nintendo. Dude, I need a buffer. I need like a little like period of time to freaking take a break, because like 2 hours of setting up and going straight into like hello, hi, like the freaking cogs aren't working. They aren't working, man. I'm just like going. I can't even ask you to entertain because you're not used to it.
I don't know what to do, dude.
Unga bunga. Unga bunga, guys. Oh, she actually hit me. We can release that. I think it'd be funny.
No, dude.
No, like release like the shots of you being like, yeah. Cause we had to do like multiple tests for the audio to see if they would work. So I'd have like, of course I'm like behind the computer trying to monitor everything and adjust everything. So I'm like, Kana, can you go up there and like, kind of like go in different areas of the kitchen and like speak in various volumes. So like Kana's just like, yeah. So like we have them recording. So I'm like, just make that like behind the scenes like content for subscribers, or like, no, YouTube is members, yeah, which we don't want to have. I think YouTube actually reduced the like watch time hours for that kind of stuff, because I think in order to qualify for partnership you had to like have at least like I think 4,000 watch hours. So people have to watch a total of 4,000 hours of your content in order to qualify for a partnership. But I think they reduced it to 3,000. Maybe because of Twitch's oopsie whoopsie. Maybe. Alright, let me check. I want to check the time. If you can keep Princess in your room, that would actually be helpful, so she doesn't step or anything. You don't go to stretch out too much.
Or pushes over some equipment.
Yeah.
And fun fact, you can also use your phone to record the stream chat too.
Oh, that's what we have. We have my iPad here.
Oh,
It's just a matter of like, I can't actively see like the camera. I can't see what's showing up in shot. Like I have the iPad, it has a stream, but it's not like real time. It's live, but of course there's a bit of lag. Yeah.
I be peeling.
Joseph joined. Hello, how's it cracking, folks? Don't start any kitchen fires. I kind of experienced. If there's any kitchen fires, it'd be more likely from me than Kana. Kana's a lot more experienced at cooking. That's like their field, their profession. Let's see. Who else is joining? Hi, Pinku. Hi, Ruben. Sirius Kano. Pikmin Warrior. Mantis and Sims Mage. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. Is that much still?
I mean, it's a decent amount. That's like half a package.
I mean, like, is this bowl big enough?
That's pretty fun. I mean, we'll see when we like start pitting them.
It's boiling.
It is boiling.
That's a burp.
Now we gotta add the boba to the boiling water. Just, ooh, burping too. Let it go for a while. Set a timer on my phone.
Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta show it too. So if you guys are, I just see myself like standing there. Okay, so I mean, generally, I think people when they think of boba, they usually think the brown ones. So I was gonna get that, but we already had like these like rainbow ones in like the pantry that's been sitting there for like ages. So like we're not gonna waste it. So we're just gonna use the rainbow boba ones. I don't know like how much different they are from like the brown ones, because we cooked these once, but like we didn't like cover them in honey, and I think they were kind of undercooked.
Yeah.
So like they weren't even like the best like showing of like how they are. So like it's probably the first time we actually cooked them correctly, hopefully. But yeah, we have rainbow boba instead of like the brown boba, which might be interesting. It's still good, right? We'll find out. I mean, like how much different can it be? Like what's the difference? They're both tapioca, right?
Yeah, it just dyed differently.
So that means like the regular brown boba bowls are dyed?
Yeah.
Brown? Why? Oh, I see. Interesting. Why brown? Just a cup?
Half a cup.
Really? That little?
Well, it's because this can't fit 10 cups of water because it's so tiny. So I just reduced it by half. Right now I'm just pitting the lychee, getting the seed out.
I feel like I'm like just like awkwardly standing like fucking.
I don't know, man. You just see.
Oh my god, it's true! It's Pride Month!
It is Pride Month.
It's
Give me $50.
Guys, it's Pride Month. Kana's here, so I gotta donate more money.
Money.
Is this Streamlabs like thing working? Because I think last stream it wasn't. Guys, tip Kana because it's Pride Month.
Be an ally.
Let's see. I'm checking if it works. Yeah, it works. Like I can't take that because I think I'm straight. I'm like straight cis. So like that doesn't apply to me. But Kana on the other hand,
Transgender.
Pride Month, baby. You're not gonna donate to Kana on Pride Month?
Fucking homophobic. What's wrong with you?
I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm pronouncing it different like each time. Also. Is it really required to boil the boba? I thought they just rehydrate.
No. It actually has to be cooked.
Oh wait! Oh, thank you! $76.90.
Swag.
Okay, boba tip. Okay, I actually have to go on my end. I actually have to go to the computer to see what that says because I'm reading it from like the small screen.
I'll show you what like raw boba looks like before like it's boiled and all. Actually, let me get a different color so it's easier to see. Green.
Like a
fucking makeup blogger. Alright guys, like that's what it looks like beforehand. And like if you crush it, it's all powdery. Can I crush this thing? Fuck. I mean the ones I usually work with, they're a lot more fragile. But like this is just essentially like a ball of powder, and when you boil it, it forms like coagulates. Is that the word?
I have no idea.
Fucking whatever. It makes it like an actual stable mass, if that makes sense. I'll put these away so they're... But those are gonna go for a while. You got them cooked.
Okay, yeah. Pinku donated $6.90 and said gay boba chip.
Hell yeah.
Is that actually gonna go? Is that actually gonna go to you? That might just go to the ingredients. Because like I cover those myself, so.
Yeah. I mean, right now I'm preparing cold water so that we can put the boba in, so it stops cooking after we take it out of boiling water.
So I say Pride Month donate to Kana, but actually like anything that would go towards the stream would just go to paying back the ingredients. Because Kana didn't pay a cent for the ingredients, it's all me, so. They get free food out of it, so well kind of, you have to work for it. Are you timing it? Are you timing it?
Yeah. Ice water.
You pour it in there?
Yeah, when this is done boiling.
You put it in ice water.
That's what it says on this bag.
Oh, interesting. I'd be like, how do you drain it then?
You guys see it?
What with the ice too? Can you pick out the ice?
How do you pick out the ice?
I don't know. Man, my brain's going like a million miles a second, dude.
Alright.
Serious Kana, is that... Do you know that person?
Hmm?
I said boycott Kana then. I don't know, it seems
Well,
like
fuck
something
you.
a friend would say. It sounds like something a friend of yours would say.
I don't recognize the username.
Hi, Rose,
Rainbow
welcome!
capitalism. You fucking give me money. Give me your fucking money.
Dude, I didn't like you with your freaking that knife that close to me.
It's fine.
Gelatinize? Asks.
Gelatinized? Maybe.
Kiss Kana and claim situational buy for the occasion. Dude, they're my sibling.
What?
Oh my god, you guys.
We were siblings.
We're
my brother in
siblings.
Christ.
Dude, chill. Chill. This is truly rainbow capitalist.
I'm not a corporation. It doesn't count. Oh, that's the boba.
No, I'm just a sleep deprived idiot.
Lower
Ignore
than
me.
eats.
Have you guys been waiting? Has anyone been waiting here for a while? I'm so sorry. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for staying. And like, yeah, I've been setting the stream up for like 2 hours. So like, my brain's just mush at the moment. So right now, Kana is making the boba and peeling, or pitting?
Pitting, yes.
Pitting the lychee? Is that it?
Yeah.
What do we do with the rest? Just like, fridge?
Oh, we can eat them later.
We got some leftovers. I'm just gonna like throw them in the fridge, I guess. I don't know. I trust Kana's judgment of like portions. We don't have space. Not for this bowl. There's like no space.
I mean, I don't think we have enough boba for like...
More than 2 drinks.
Yeah, because again, we don't have enough space in the pot to make more.
We didn't have a bigger pot.
Huh?
We didn't have a bigger pot. Is it the biggest?
I don't know.
It is what it is.
Because I don't want to get a bigger one and then you have too much boba.
Not too much into it.
Maybe we just make another batch.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
This is a fat ass seed. This is like mostly seed. Look at that.
I'm gonna show them. It's kind of gross, dude. Like they're like kind of dragon skinish, like the lychee skins. How does it show? There's a bit of a lag. A little closer. Right? This way? That way? There you go. It's kind of gross. It's kind of dragon skin-ish. The color's nice though. I really like the color of lychees. It's really pretty. It's like a what? What kind of pink is that? It's very fruity, which kind of makes sense because it's a fucking fruit. What would you say that kind of pink is? I don't know what kind of pink that would be. I mean, also it might be kind of off, like on camera. Lychee pink. Oh yeah. Because it does look like I don't know, maybe the skin itself also adds on to it, but this color, this color like yellow and pink does feel like a dragon color. Oh yeah. It's kind of yucky. This is the lychee itself. It's kind of yucky looking. Not gonna lie. Tastes good, but it's fucking yucky looking. Kind of gross. Oh, it's like eggs. It's like bug eggs. Does it look like bug eggs, guys?
Bug eggs.
Doesn't it?
They fucking say that like about so many things. He said that about like the crystal boba.
Yeah, they do. I'm trying not to I'm trying to show it on camera and not freaking spill it all over the place. Bug eggs. Ugh. It smells good. Ah! Maybe I'm used to processed lychee smell.
I mean, you could taste them if you want.
I'm just gonna take some. It's okay. It might be because maybe it's not ripe, or it's not. I don't know.
Okay.
You know, of course, when you eat fruit, sometimes the fruit's gonna taste bad, just depending on how ripe it is and whatnot. So that was okay.
Not just normal.
Does it? I should have eaten lychee in the Philippines.
Ah, you dumb bitch.
I didn't do that. I didn't get lychee in the Philippines because I was in the Philippines for a good month. I didn't get lychee there. I got a bunch of mogu mogu, but that's processed and stuff. I didn't get fresh lychee, which I regret now. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well.
Well, we could probably make the syrup now. It mostly is just a ratio 1-to-1 water and sugar. We boil that, and then we boil the fruit in it.
Yeah, you cut up the fruit and just kind of squish it in. You get a sieve. Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to squish it.
Oh, whatever. I don't know. You know more than I do.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cut them all into quarters.
Lychee in the Philippines is grade A stuff. Ah, man. Yeah.
I have pineapple in the Philippines. It's fucking so good.
Excuse me? Another moderator just handled this? Who else is moderating? What the heck? Excuse me? This is not a moderator? Other than me? Or is it just having a meltdown? Guys, I'm super awkward. I don't know what the fuck. What do I do? I feel like my stances are so awkward because I just don't know what the fuck to do. Because Connor's doing all the work, so I'm just hello. Hi guys.
Entertain, e-girl, entertain.
Gotta let it sit in its jar syrup. I mean, we do. What is it? I brought. Where is it? Did you put it back in the cabinet? The lychee can?
Yeah, it's in the cabinet. Or the pantry.
Ooh, what are the balls on the floor? So just in case it gets fucked up, Ooh, someone checked. Hold on. book tip $2 and said it's Kana's stream.
My screen.
You guys didn't see all the setup I was
Mine.
doing. You guys did not see the setup. You see Kana working now. Oh boy. But yeah, so I bought, of course, I got the fresh lychee earlier. I showed you, but I also bought like canned ones, like just in case. Like I said, will fuck up the fresh ones, or like the fresh ones weren't good, and somehow. So I bought canned ones. Which I mean, like, I can imagine probably isn't as fresh, of course, as like the fresh lychee. We're prioritizing that, but like, we got an extra just in case.
So the boba's done cooking.
Boba's done.
Want to
What do I do?
hold the bowl so I can
Oh.
show? Bring it up to the camera.
Okay.
Yes.
And that.
Those are our bowls.
It's like barely showing up on camera.
I mean, they're very light in color, so
Yeah, there we go. I'm like, the bowl was out of shot. I'm trying not to like let it spill.
right, bring it back.
You guys can kind of see it. We should cook up another batch.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
They're so cute. It's kind of like lame that most of them are like light colored. Like, where's
Yeah.
the fancy colors?
I mean, it shouldn't be too big of a deal if we reuse the same water.
No, up to you. I don't know how to show without like spilling everything over, but like most of it's just like light peach, and it's kind of lame. It's kind of lame. And maybe it makes the like the more saturated colors stand out, but it's like, well, I want more colors. I want more than just like peach. Yeah. Okay. Do your thing. I don't know what to do next.
Okay. We can make a syrup probably. Why are you running off?
Check me to see if there's any comments. Because it's kind of fucky with the iPad done. Yeah, because if you see me running back and forth, it's because my chat has like an approval system for some like messages that have like curse words and stuff. So I had to manually approve of them. And I don't know, my tablet's kind of fucky right now. What are you doing?
Oh, syrup for the thing. How much water should I do? I usually eyeball it, but since we want to be more like, I don't know, professional for the stream, I'll measure it. That should be good enough. Alright.
So right now, Kana's making the lychee syrup.
Put in.
Dude, I'm gonna look back at this stream and be like, oh my god, like fucking stiff and awkward.
I don't know, man. I'm not a streamer, you are.
Oh, I guess it'd be good content for me to look back on, maybe like a year from now. Be like, oh, we're gonna react to like my first cooking stream, and I'm gonna see like how awkward I am. I'm like, it is what it is. Well, this is it's an experience, guys. It's a fucking experience. What if I close the stream and hold on? Because the chat's kind of fucky right now, so maybe if I close and bring it back up, might fix itself. I promise I had to say the funny F words. I mean, I restarted YouTube, so let's see if that will fix anything. funny if like, you know, whenever we table at conventions, because Kana, sometimes when I table at conventions, Kana will go with me and be my helper, right? And I always wonder if like someone passes by my table and like, you know, is looking for me, like they follow me online and they you know, go to the convention and they want to find my table. They pass by and see Kana there and be like, oh, that's Mishi. Like it's Mishi.
Another tiny Filipino. Close enough.
Hair's kind of off, but you know.
Not
Oh.
more accurate.
Speaking of conventions, this weekend I'm going to Offkai Expo. Offkai Expo is like, it's a VTuber convention in San Francisco, California. I think it's in like the San Francisco like county, but I think it like the actual like town it's in, it's like Burlingame or some shit like that. I don't know, but I'm not tabling there. I am just attending because some of my friends are going there as well. So I'm going over to hang out with them. Goddamn fucking expensive. Dude, you want to guess how much a freaking plane ticket was? You guys want to freaking guess? From Florida to California. Guess how much a freaking plane ticket was. Granted, I got it like, I think a month before the trip. Probably would have been cheaper if I bought it earlier. But, you know, it is what it is, man. Like, I was busy in the Philippines, and I was busy in, like, visiting my boyfriend and stuff, so I was like, I had a lot going on. Born crisp, but oh, 200. 200, that's a bit low, I'll say that. $1,300 is, oh no. No, that's like an international ticket. I would not buy if it was $1,300. Fuck that. Like as much as I want to hang out with my friends, $1,300, that's an international flight right there. No. Pinku says 500 to 600. It was, I think, like $650-ish dollars. And that is not including the hotel. But thankfully the hotel is significantly cheaper than the flight because I'm sharing a room with other people. So that split the cost a whole lot. But yeah, the freaking flight was like $650, like around there. It's fucking crazy. If you want to donate to help cover the costs, that'd be helpful. But yeah, oh my god. Yeah, but it's like $650 is a freaking whole lot of money for the flight. But it's like I get to hang out with my friends because Kana and I, we used to live in California. And then we moved over to Florida, not like several years ago, not too long ago. But because we're already like graduated from high school and we're not going to college, there's not a lot of opportunities for us to meet people. We had to go so much out of our way to meet people, and it's like, what the fuck do we do? You're like, how do you even meet people?
Huh?
How do we even meet people like outside events? And even then, like we had to wait for an event to happen.
Yeah.
The fuck do we do? You know what I mean? So, like, the opportunity to go to like Offkai Expo and hang out with friends, I'm willing to pay for it because like, what the fuck are you gonna do with money if not to like make you happy? And I like hanging out with friends; it makes me fucking happy. So like, I'm gonna spend the money on that. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm justifying a $650 plane ticket purchase. Freaking coping.
All right. I just put the lychee and the syrup. Give that like a few minutes to cook. The heat will like boil the fruit and then extract the flavor from it.
Oh. Okay. Kana put the lychee in the like the sugar water syrup thing. Yeah.
I mean, if we had like a secondary camera where I can show what I'm doing,
Yeah.
that'd be good. But like this is our first cooking stream.
Yeah, it's
so-
our first cooking stream. I don't think people are gonna be like too like, what is this?
Okay.
Huh.
Think of what else to do. You know.
Joseph says I usually have to pay over 1K to fly out of my hole of a town. Oh, I'm jealous of you folks not in the Arctic Circle. Oh my god. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe, yeah, $600 ain't as bad. I am looking into flights for Ecchi Expo. I didn't make it into Ecchi Expo like in December this year, which of course is like a more like it's 18 plus convention. Thank God. I'm excited to experience like my first 18 plus convention. Super excited. I need to make more merch. Thankfully, I'm getting back into like the drive to like work on stuff because I'm doing this cooking stream now. I've been posting more art and stuff. I'm working on some merch, so hopefully I'm aiming to make more not safe for work merch so I can have that kind of stuff at Ecchi Expo. Yeah. But Off-Kai Expo. What's going on at Off-Kai Expo? Do we have anything planned? Cause like, do you guys want to guess how much the ticket for Off-Kai Expo was? The VTuber convention. 3-day pass. Was it? Weekend pass? Yeah. Cause, oh my god, I didn't for like a hint. I think for a convention nearby Fanime, which is in San Jose, I'm used to their prices being like from like 50 at the lowest it was to like I think at the highest maybe like 80 or something. Which I'm like, Fanime is a big convention. Fanime is pretty sizable, so I'm like, okay, this much money for Fanime, okay, that's fair. That's very fair. Like, guess how much Off-Kai Expo is. $80? Ask Pinku. I think Born Crispo might be saying $450 to like the plane ticket. Yeah, the chat's kind of fucky. I keep needing to like restart it. Cause there's like a message that's like staying at the bottom of the chat. It's confusing me.
Why don't you just turn around the monitor? Turn around the monitor, dude. World's smartest streamer.
I'm scared actually. The wires are look very like very like tight. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not do that. Stuff is not there. There was an attempt. At least there was an attempt. Whoop. Oh my god. Not 200. Oh boy. No, just trolling. I want to say like 150 to 200. Okay, maybe. Thankfully, I think it's not that much. Off-Kai Expo's weekend badge was only 90, which is like crazy for me to think about because thinking about the idea of a convention weekend badge being almost $100 is crazy. I think like if it's big like Fanime, I feel like that's fine, but like Off-Kai Expo, I mean. It makes sense why it probably costs a lot because it's in freaking San Francisco, but like it's just the whole concept of like a smallish convention with a weekend badge that costs almost $100 is crazy to me. I mean, granted, I don't know how big the convention is, but it's gonna be held in a hotel, so it's very likely not the same size as like Fanime. So, if you guys are familiar with Fanime. Wait, Fanime is like 145 total? I assume it's a weekend of 70. Oh, okay. Is that your local is like $10? Is that like a local convention? Fanime is the biggest in NorCal. Yeah. Oh man, I haven't gone to Fanime in so long. The last time I went to Fanime was like I think maybe like 2017, 2018. It's been a hot minute. Like, and then obviously there was COVID. But Fanime was like my go-to con. That was my go-to con. I went there from like I went there for like several years straight. But then of course you're an adult. You gotta prioritize your money in other stuff like with my art and like building up my streaming and art career and stuff whatever. Because I'm looking at like all the stuff like bringing this setup into like this room. Like I got my computer, have an iPad. Freaking ring light. I mean, the ring light was gifted. Webcam. The webcam was gifted. It's not looking very. It's not really going towards my my argument here, my point. Well, like, yeah, you know, I can't really go to conventions anymore because like my money is going towards like other stuff, like art stuff and groceries, yeah, living. But you know, as a high schooler, I mean, also things are cheaper.
Yeah.
As a high schooler, like, you know, I just spend all my money on like cosplay and like anime merch and going to cons. But nowadays, like, I can't afford that. Can't. I have to be very selective. Like, I'm going all the way to Afrikai Expo. It's like, like this quality over quantity thing. Like, I'm flying all the way to freaking like California, $600 like plane ticket just to freaking attend a convention. It's freaking crazy expensive. Granted, one can argue I could go to a local con, but it's like, who the fuck do I know here? I don't know anyone here.
I mean, we're not gonna be here for very long, so.
Oh, we can say move out.
Yeah, we're gonna find.
Yeah, we're gonna move. We're trying to move back to California at one point. Hopefully this year, but we'll see. We will see. Shit happens, you know.
I'm gonna make strawberry milk. I don't know if you wanna like show that. I don't know.
Strawberry milk.
Strawberry.
Strawberry milk. Connor's making strawberry milk.
Yeah. All pretty much is, at least for me personally, some people like to cook their strawberries beforehand, but I think it gets like too mushy. I don't like that. I just like cutting them up really small and putting it in the cup with sugar. So that's pretty much the process.
Mm-hmm.
That still has to cook.
The boba?
Yeah.
Can I try one? Just
One of
take it.
those, yeah.
Because the last time it was kind of undercooked, but I don't know if we like tried it, tasted it. And when you're done, I'll grab like a spoon. Because like I don't want to keep washing my hands like all the time. Just to do like one thing and then get it dirty again by like going on my computer and then like having to wash it again. Damn, Cali's pretty expensive, I heard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why I moved out, because we used to live in California before, and then, like, my family moved over to Florida because it's cheaper, and of course, because we can't freaking afford to move out yet, like, move out on our own, we had to move in with my family, and now we're like, we don't know anyone here. So now we want to move back to California, and even though it's expensive, it's like, but we know people there, and we're comfortable there. We have a support system there, because we know people there. And, like, what's even the point of living here if we're not even having fun here? Like,
Also,
yeah.
I'm trans and they're making so many laws against me.
That is also true. That is also true. Like, the main concern is Kana's safety as like a non-cis person.
I am not safe.
Kana's not safe here, so we have to move back. Yeah. I admire her abilities and commitment to go to conventions across the map. I can only go to conventions within my state. Thank you. I mean, like, sometimes you lose money. I don't have like a large enough like a variety of merch to make like a decent profit from conventions. Usually it's like kind of enough to like kind of cover my expenses of traveling there. Usually it's not too much, but it's like I still very much enjoy the process of going out and, you know, going to conventions and tabling and like meeting with people and whatnot. It's very much worth it to me. Even if I don't make much money or even kind of lose, if I go kind of in the red, I think it's still worth it. As long as it's not like I make very little and barely covered any of my travel expenses, I'll go to the convention because like I like going out. It's the only time I can actually socialize with people is at conventions. So I like going to conventions. I really like going to conventions. I want to do more. I really want to do more, which is another reason why I need to focus on making more merch so I can expand my merch selection. So I'll be more, not hireable. Hireable isn't the right word. Have a better selection of merch so I'll be more choosable for the artist alley. I don't know what the fuck the word is. You know, obviously when you go to artist alley, when people that host conventions, they're choosing artists to go into the convention, they want people with a lot of merch. So I need to expand my merch selection. Pinku says you have your biggest Florida fan. Yeah, thank you, Pinku. I mean, like, I say like, I don't know anyone here. That is not true. Like, I do know some people here. But it's like, you know, compared to like the amount of people I know in California and like in terms of like closeness of like friendships, I have a lot more people I know more close, you know. Not only do I know more on a personal level, but also I live closer to them on a geographical level. There's a lot more over there than over here, so. And like Florida is just like, I don't really like Florida. It's like okay, but like, I'm a California man. I like California. $90 with tax for the Off-Kai Expo badge. Was that including tax? I don't remember if that includes tax or not, actually. I don't.
Okay, that should be enough.
Oh!
Kind of hard to see, but use the ball. Wait.
Oh. Higher? Whoa. I'm trying not to spill it.
I just put it back in. I think it should be fine.
There you go, you guys. That's the best you guys are getting. I am sorry, I can't pull it up any further. Pull it down any further, I guess.
Alright. Continuing the strawberry milk thing. So, here's the strawberries all cut up. You're gonna put sugar, smash them up, put milk, straw baby milk.
Straw baby. Babe, hi babe! My Discord kitten. There's like 2 Chris's here and it's throwing me off. It's like boring Chris boy and then Christopher.
Do you want to try the dessert?
They do look pretty, like Orbeez. They do look like Orbeez. I'm really eating Orbeez.
Alright, so I don't know if you can see it, but there's brown sugar in there. I mashed it up. The sugar should, like, you know, bring out the syrup from the, not syrup, but like the juices from the strawberries. And then when you add the strawberry milk.
Is it live? Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Might be just iPad. It looks fine here.
Hold on. That's strong. I mean, it's syrup, so that makes sense. This feels like light, but it's probably, you know, because it's the syrup itself, right?
Yeah, once we put it in with the drinks, it'll probably float, or not float, but, you know, kind of taste.
Okay, the stream's gone. Okay, it was just like again. Oh my god, do you smell poop, Lord? Holy fuck! Do you smell poop, Lord? Holy shit! Hello. What kind of boba we're making? So it's kind of like a mix of stuff. We just kind of have like various ingredients.
We just making drinks.
They're just like, yeah, we're just making drinks. I mean, the boba we have is like a rainbow color boba, but we just have like various ingredients. Like we have like 2 teas. We have 2 types of teas. We have hibiscus and like strawberry rose, and then we have like Sprite and stuff. So we're just gonna make various drinks, honestly. That boba tea looks better than the instant stuff I got on Amazon, like actual flavor. I mean, what is this one? The one that Kana's making. This is just strawberry milk.
Oh yeah.
It's just strawberry milk. It shows up. Yeah. Because Kana right now is currently making lychee syrup, which is for me. And then the boba is like near done, right?
That was done.
What about like soaking it in like honey and shit?
Yeah, we can make that.
Yeah. Where's the lavender? Oh, we didn't think of lavender. Well, I kind of did think of lavender, but like the ingredients are already getting freaking expensive as is. Because we got like what? right? What do we do with the lychee syrup? To like put it through like a sieve and then.
We just wait for it to cool. I mean, the bits are big enough that it doesn't really, scoop them out. I'm gonna take
Oh.
my strawberry.
Boring Chris Boy says Rainbow Boba. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, we didn't know it was a thing either. Well, I didn't know. I kind of might have known, but I didn't know it was a thing either until I saw it in my pantry. Like, my mom, it's likely my mom, but it was my mom that bought the boba. But yeah, cause, of course, we try to go through our like, pantry to see what we have first before we buy anything, and turns out, yeah, Rainbow Boba. I didn't know about that either until I found it there.
Tapioca starch is actually white. You could dye it any color you want.
Which is interesting why they chose like black brown as a standard. Maybe it's cheaper that way. Maybe it's like that's like an accessibility thing.
I think it just stands out best
That's
when
true.
like against the milk teas, because milk teas are usually pretty pale.
That is also true. Yeah, Pingu says maybe because it stands out. It kind of, not gonna lie, if I think about it, it kind of freaks me out. I don't know. There's like this kind of phobia where like various like holes.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how to describe it, but there's this kind of phobia, and I don't know how to describe it. But like, I can't say I have that phobia, but I get kind of creeped out.
Yeah.
It's not like a fear, but it's like a you know. It's
Like if
kind
you
of
look
creepy.
at like a beehive or something.
Yeah, it's kind of So I saw that was like Boba before, and like if I look at like some pictures of Boba look like that, and like, me. Pinku says trypophobia. I wouldn't know. And that could be it, but I think that brown is plain brown sugar flavor. Yeah, that is a common thing we do, right? Add brown sugar to boba.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
At least from my knowledge of how to make boba, the brown sugar part is like after you make a brown sugar syrup and then soak the boba in syrup, but I don't know. I guess it depends on which brand you're using. Which kind.
Yeah, I got addicted to boba, dude. Because there's freaking like multiple Chris's here. There's like Christopher, and there's like what? Where's the one? Born Chris Boy. But if this Chris is the one I'm thinking of, like, yeah, I got into like boba earlier this year because like in January we went to Stack Anime, and Kana's been into boba, but so every time like Kana would get boba, I would like pass. I'm like, no, I'll just get like another kind of drink, right? Well, Kana gets some kind of tea. I mean, I could probably get regular tea, but I'll just don't get boba in it. But during SAC Anime in Sacramento, California, we went with a group of friends to get some boba, and I was like, you know what? The time I tried boba and I didn't like it, I tried it off like someone else. Like someone else got ordered a drink, and I tried theirs to see if I'd like it, and I didn't end up liking it. But that's probably because it probably was a flavor I didn't like. So because of the association of like first time trying boba, and it's in a flavor I don't like, I associate that negative, like that negative association with boba. So in SAC Anime, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try boba again, but I'm gonna get a flavor that I like. And what do you fucking know? I like it. So after that, I've been like addicted. I've been fucking addicted to boba, man.
Alright.
Basic Asian girl.
Some honey syrup. It's basically the same thing with the lychee syrup if we're going to do the honey. It just, do you want to use the whole container?
If you want to use, yeah, you use however much you need. I bought it for this reason, so.
Okay.
But now, Kana's coating the boba in honey, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah. One of us, man. Yeah, but like now my wallet suffers from that shit. There's so many Chris's in this chat. As a Marvel movie cast. Always good to keep an open-minded food. Even if your first try wasn't the best. Yeah. Yeah, it's also like a matter of like, when you try foods out, sometimes you don't know if it's like Is it just like how it was made here? Or even then, how it was made, and also the quality of like some, you know, some restaurants would do it differently than others. So it's like sometimes you gotta try the same food like multiple times in order to find out, oh, I do like it. This place just didn't prepare in a way that I liked it, you know? Kind of thing. The only reason I don't get it, it's like $4.50 a pop. Dude, $4.50 would be nice. For me, at least. Because, like, I'm used to paying, like, almost $7 a pop. And then, like, with tip on top, it's, like, 8. I'm used to paying, like, 6 to, like, around $8-ish with tip for boba. Expensive. I try not to get it. I try not to. It's a problem. It's a fucking problem, guys. So if we can learn how to make it at home and make it good, that'd be nice. So I can just make it here when I have the energy. How soon do you think we'll be able to make the drinks? Because like, I don't want these to sit out.
Well, if you want to make a lychee one right away, we could probably do that.
But you gotta coat them with honey, huh?
Well,
We
I'm
should
making
do
that
that.
right now.
Alright. So I think after Kanna's finished with the coating the boba and honey, we can start making a drink. I mean, Kana already made hers, but like mine,
Is
my bad.
Pride Month, dude. You're gonna go to hell. You're going to hell.
My bad. My mind's all over the place, dude.
Alright.
Eating that. Wait, is there more space in there?
A little bit.
Oh.
I'm Pride Month, dude.
Friggin' misgendered on stream, live, caught in 4K.
You're gonna get canceled.
Okay, but real question is, would Mishy eat a fish eye? I don't know. Maybe if I get paid. If I get paid to eat a fish eye, I will. Or maybe peer pressure. Depends. If I'm in a group of friends and we're just kind of hanging out and we're all trying stuff, then I would eat a fish eye. It has to be like a nice like social gathering for me to like try stuff. Is that peer pressure? I don't know. Don't know. The scary thing to eat will be bullet. Like, yeah, that's kind of icky. It's kind of icky. I remember one time, like back in my early like convention, my early like conning days, like at conventions, I was like 18, so I looked really really young. I still look young, but even more so at 18 years old. So I think I was catching an Uber back to my place, and then so I got into the Uber car, and then the person was joking around and be like, oh, when I saw you, my first thought was like, where's her mother and stuff, because it probably looked like I was like 15. But yeah, so we got in the car, and the guy was actually really fun to talk to. And I mentioned I was Filipino, and then he says like something along the lines of like, oh, I hope this is not like offensive or anything, but like it's something I always want to ask whenever like I meet somebody who's Filipino, but like, do you eat balut? I'm like, nah, I don't want to touch that stuff, man. I don't know. It's very like, ugh. Like, no, not shaming, like, of course the Philippines because of different cultures and all. Like, if they like it, they like it. My only concern is like the ethical stuff behind that. But I mean, like, meat here is produced pretty unethically, like animal abuse and stuff. So I'm not one to like, I'm not innocent of that either. I mean, trying to reduce my meat intake, but anyways, but like. Not like shaming anyone that eats balut or anything, but I don't want to eat it because it's just like, yeah, it's like, but yeah, he's just like laughing, like, haha, yeah, okay, that's fair. He just wanted to know, just curious, which is fair, very fair. Joseph said the balut I had in the Philippines was surprisingly good flavor-wise, but the texture is like a deal breaker. That's the thing. I think texture is a huge thing for me. I think texture is very huge because, like, I like ice cream, but as soon as it's melted, I fucking hate it. Like, no. I quickly eat my ice cream because I don't want it to melt. Because I hate when, like, the outside of the ice cream is kind of like a melted layer. I hate that shit. I hate that shit so much. No, I can't stand it. I had to eat that shit stuff. I had to eat it really quickly to avoid all that melted ice cream. That's like the main example I can think of when it comes to texture. Like I'm sure there are other examples of like food textures I don't like.
What do you think?
But like, yeah, that's the main example I can think of.
We're not the Boba.
Ooh. Oh, this is a better example. I can show the camera better. Can't show better.
Probably like that.
There you go. Uh-huh. Yeah, there it is. Dude, you should bring it up to the mic.
ASMR.
And should we keep this sieve for the lychee?
Mm-hmm.
Should we keep the sieve for like the lychee syrup?
Yeah, sure.
Right. I mean, it's just touching. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. Esto.
Okay, now it's in the honey. We can probably start making drinks.
Yeah. Where should I put the syrup?
Hmm?
Where should I put the syrup? Maybe like in a closable container.
I mean, we can find it later. Start setting up, making the drinks.
Yeah, but I want to put it in something though.
What do you do after stream?
Okay. Well, this. Hold on.
What? It's later, dude.
How am I supposed to? We're gonna prepare that first, right? You're gonna put it in the sieve.
Well, the clumps are big enough where I could just pour it in.
Okay. So you smell poop lord says when your ice cream turns into a milkshake, LMAO. That is another thing. I don't like milkshakes, but that's probably because of the milk rather than the texture. I mean, also maybe the texture too, because I don't know. I like slushies. Slushies are fine. But like smoothies, I don't know. I don't like some smoothies when they're too like milky or too like creamy. I don't like sauces either. I'm picky with sauces. Cause I don't know texture, man.
Want to use those strawberry ones?
Oh yeah. Hold on, actually. Can you use both? Use like strawberry rose and like some hibiscus
For color?
color and just like taste.
Alright, pouring the drink in. I already put the syrup in if you didn't see that.
Oh. Where's the napkin?
What color?
You even get to see it being made because I was washing my hands.
In the way.
Well, let's show it first before you shake it.
Alright. So it might be kind of hard to see, but that's the teas. Alright, there's the lychee syrup that we just made. I'm just going to shake it so that it gets mixed together and also, you know, the ice cools it down. So.
Just like popping into the corner occasionally.
You want to set up your cup?
Yeah.
I mean, food service is a part of my line of work, so doing this kind of stuff is not that unnatural for me.
Just like. He's gonna show up, huh? You wanna like try to do this in the camera? Like,
Yeah.
you hold the thing and
Hold the bowl. And then hold it for me. Hold. Fucking balls. Balls. Or just put it in there.
Yeah. Can I taste it first before I put it in there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty!
Yeah.
Like I showed on stream was sealed, so. Dude, look at that color! It's so pretty! It's kind of like, I think it's more like, kind of lighter on camera, but it's like this nice, not lavender. It's like a purplish pink. It's really pretty. Don't know how to describe it. Huh?
Ice cube.
I mean, it's already pretty cold.
Yeah, okay, if you want.
How do we show this?
We'll probably just get a second camera in the future so it's easier to show. Oh, tasty.
I'm too scared of like making it burst open.
Taste it?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's kind of whatever, not gonna lie.
Oh, you could have more lychee.
Maybe add Sprite. Like pour this in and put Sprite in.
Yeah, top it off with Sprite.
Yeah, boy, let's do that. So we got, of course, the boba. I think in the middle, it was like a mixture of what, like lychee syrup, strawberry rose tea, and like a hibiscus tea. And it's kind of whatever to me, so I topped it off with Sprite. I had kind of top it off with Sprite, really.
Let me try.
It's interesting. I don't think I would order it again, but like it's interesting.
Probably could have used more lychee. I don't know, maybe I'm just not a fan of like the rainbow boba. And also it's old.
Yeah, we don't know how old the Rainbow Boba is. I mean, it's at least like under like, you know, how long we've been here for. You know what I mean? Because Mom would have got it by then, but don't want it to go to waste.
Alright.
Yeah, it's kind of pink lemonade-ish. Like in terms of color. What about yours?
Mhm.
What about yours?
I mean, I made the strawberry milk earlier.
I mean, anything with boba?
Yeah, give me a second. I mean, I'm feeling lazy after doing all the work, so I'll probably just mash a nectarine and then, you know, use the boba in that.
I mean, we also got like the tea's already in the Sprite, so
Yeah.
you have some lychee in it too.
I mean, we could have prepared the stream better, but it's the first cooking stream, so bumps
Yeah.
along the way.
It's all experience, man. I kind of want to sit down and eat, but then I would be out of shot, and I don't want to adjust my camera setup. Cause like before stream, I had to make sure like nothing identifiable was showing. Like even with like reflections, I'm like, no window reflections anywhere, cause people are fucking creepy. They'll like take like the littlest bits of like reflection off of shit and like somehow pinpoint your location from that. Probably other information as well from like online, but like, oh, dude. So, no, I'm not adjusting this camera. Maybe you have it set up ahead of time, but yeah, Maho says just gotta experiment and try again. Yeah, like that's the thing. You like, it's not ever gonna be perfect. You just gotta do the thing, learn from that, and just keep improving over time. You gotta actually make the thing to actually experience and learn and to make another thing better. You know what I mean? Hi, Paladin, welcome. We're gonna make the drinks. Well, mine. And Connor made strawberry milk earlier. But, like, I'm currently drinking it now. Which, for anyone who's just joining in, it is like a mix of lychee. It was lychee, it was like a lychee syrup. And then it was some strawberry rose tea and hibiscus tea as well. And then we put in Sprite. We topped off with Sprite. Which is cool because it adds like a carbonated taste, like a texture, feel, whatever. So pretty good. I need to learn how to make boba for coffee boba, to be honest. Yeah, it's kind of a. I feel like once you want to get the hang of it, then it's not too big of a deal. But because it's new to me, it's like kind of this big thing.
I don't think my my stomach's agreeing with the milk I drank earlier.
It's not.
I know. I'm not like lactose intolerant or anything, but.
Connor says our body's not reacting well with the milk. Now show the camera.
Okay. This is just nectarine. Smashing it up. I already made her a drink, so I'm kind of lazy right now.
Thank you.
Add the tea.
I buy the ingredients, you make the thing.
I mean, I was kind of busy this entire week, so I couldn't really think about this drink that much.
I need a snack, man. I can't just have this drink. I need a snack. I'm just like standing here and drinking in front of the camera. Because I can't go off camera and like, wait. Fucking chairs are a thing. Fucking chair. Fucking chair. Fucking chair. Do you want me to get you a chair?
I might have to hop off. I'm not feeling that great.
Yeah, that's fair. It's just me then. Hi guys. Once Kana's done with their drink, they think they're just gonna hop off, like go back elsewhere.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I think I'm like standing too much.
Yeah.
Fucking shit that happened with my back last week.
Oh yeah. This feels like a couch moment. I don't know. No, if I sit down, they'll only take like this much of the freaking screen though. Which it doesn't make sense. Like me doing this gesture doesn't make sense like on camera. It made sense in my mind though. Someone says, I love how the animated thing is talking when there's a damn spoon making noise or something. Yeah, it's just noise activated, so. I felt like, I mean, the camera's working. You guys see me, but I still felt the need to put my like little, you know, reactive image there just for like branding purposes. You know what I mean? Like, this is me, but this is character. This is how she's usually presented. I don't do that shit anymore. I'll clean up.
Okay.
I can't even like sit down because like I take up so little of the freaking screen if I do. I can just fucking move this. Oh, the slippers are off. Still wearing socks though. You guys can't get that fucking toes. Took my slippers off. Toes are still contained though.
Do you have any other straws?
I don't know. Did you wash yours?
Probably not. I'll just get it later. It's
Mm.
fine. Alright. Bye bye.
Thank you, Kana. Okay, let's see. I'm scared because like you can't. It doesn't show up on camera, but like the iPad is right next to the sink, and I don't like having a source of water like this close to like tech. I don't like it, so I'm kind of careful about that. Can I increase like the size of the chat? Take care, Joseph. Thank you for joining, my dude. I'm probably not gonna have a very fun time looking back at this stream, seeing me on camera. I feel like I've just been like stiff and kind of like awkwardly walking around this whole time. Just taking up like this tiny quarter of the freaking camera or the screen. I'm tired of standing up, so I'm sitting down. You guys are gonna have to deal with me taking like this little of the friggin'. These gestures don't make any sense. How long have we been going for? Started 1 hour ago. Okay, the stream was a lot shorter than I expected, which I guess is good, in terms of like. Probably be pretty exhausting if we're like cooking for like 2 hours, which even then I'm not really the one doing the cooking. It was Kana. Hey nerd, how's it going? Good. We finished. We got the drink. It is okay. It is okay. I mean, I guess that just comes to the territory of us trying to cook and learn, you know what I mean? Figuring stuff out. Like, would I pay around like $7 for a drink at like a boba shop over this? Yeah. But also, like, the boba is probably not the best. Maybe because it's also old, but also maybe we just don't like rainbow boba. You guys want to look at the boba? It's kind of hard to see. Maybe that's why people like to make it like boba brown. But like, yeah. There's like occasional like pink and purple and green in there. It's like okay. Honestly, the boba doesn't really taste like anything. I don't know, that's like because of us or something. If we did something different, or like maybe the boba's old, but like the boba doesn't taste like anything really. It's more like a texture thing. Versus if like I got a boba at a boba shop, I would taste it. You know what I mean? Maybe next time it'd be better. Yeah. I mean, Kana, we hope to do more cooking streams in the future. We like Kana does cooking professionally. That's like their field of choice. So cooking streams is something we've been wanting to do for a while. We just haven't really been able to do so due to our just like home situation. But thankfully, things have looked up for the better. And now we're able to use the kitchen for streams. Yeah, that could be a technique, yeah. Not enough sugar, says Connell. Possibly. Christopher says you gotta soak it in longer in whatever flavor you're putting it in. Oh, you mean like the boba? Like you gotta soak it in honey for longer? I wouldn't doubt it. It was definitely a cool stream. I personally like cooking streams. Yo, thank you. That's good. Because I'm like in the middle of fucking chewing this shit. I didn't know what to do with this. I'm like, Condo's like cooking. I'm just like standing here, like talking. I think it's easier to talk if like I'm on my desk, like sitting down, because also I can look up stuff. But because I'm like standing, like I'm also like conscious of like how I appear on camera. You just saw that right now. Like I tried to put my elbow down, and I didn't. It's awkward being on camera. I think it's like I see myself. Maybe if I was like in front of like a stage, maybe I want to be as like stiff. Maybe because I don't see myself, I don't perceive like the idea of like how I'm being viewed as much. But like when I have like a recording, I see it. Like I think it registers in my mind more like, oh, I'm being recorded. People can see me. You know what I mean? I do gotta clean up though. I'm not looking forward to that. We barely used any of the tea. Like, look at that. I had to like close down the stream and then open it up again because it freezes every so often. But I gotta wait for it to there we go. Yeah, like we didn't use much. I mean, we used more strawberry rose probably because it's not as a strong of flavor. But like, we still have a lot. We'll probably make more drinks in the future with that. I don't know if we'll have. I don't know if. Excuse me. We'll go through the trouble of making more boba. And by me, us, I mean like Kana going through the trouble of making boba. That's another burp. I had to get up to count that burp. But yeah, we still have some drinks, so if you want to make more, we can make more. I don't know if we would stream it, because like we already went through this stream making, cooking stream. We're probably making it on our own time, but yeah, we can do that. I have the opposite problem, says Zeus. On Zoom, I stare at myself. Ventus asks, how's a boba? It's okay, not gonna lie. But it might also be due to the fact that we're using like rainbow colored boba. Which I don't know if there's any significance, but also like we don't know how old the boba is. Because the boba has been sitting in our pantry and we don't want to waste it. You know what I mean? We don't want to waste it, so we're using what we have instead of buying new ones. Because like if we don't make it, it's gonna just get thrown out. I think my mom bought it to probably make boba herself, and then she never did. So, or like, we gotta use it. Otherwise, it's just gonna get thrown out. So, the boba is okay. It is okay. I would not order this myself. If I had this at like at a restaurant, or like a boba shop, and I tried it once, I would not order it again. Just imagine it's all of us naked. That should make things less awkward. I mean, like, the idea of someone naked, like, at their desk watching a stream, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Maybe it was, like, at an in-person event, and I was on stage and everyone was naked. I feel, like, more kind of uncomfortable than, like, not awkward, if that makes sense. Why is everyone here naked? is why streamers turn off camera. Pinko says, at this point it feels more like why is everyone else naked but me? That is true. That is true. Venta says, well, as long as you had fun making it, that's what counts. Yes, that is also true. That is a good point. I do no cooking and I'm tired. I think it was a setup for the stream. Oh, it's 7 p.m.? It's freaking 7 p.m. Jesus. Okay, how long is the stream going for? I think the stream started like around 5:30. It was supposed to start at 4 p.m. and it's like 7, so that's like what, 1.5 hours? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's a whole bunch of boba left. I think Kana gave me a whole lot. I think Kana gave me more than what they had. Right? No, there's still some in there. There's still a bit of boba in there. I'm too tired to make myself a drink. I see Bindas. Hi, sweetie. Hi. I wish Princess would show up on stream more. I would want to show Princess on stream more, but her collar tag has contact information. It has contact information, so it's like that's like if Pinterest pops up on stream on camera, she might dox us. She might dox us. And like one could argue like you can just take off her collar and put it back on, but like it's annoying to take off her collar. She doesn't like getting touched on her collar. She does not. Same thing with putting it back on. Taking off the collar and putting it back on is difficult, so I don't want to keep taking it off and putting it back on her. So unfortunately, Pinterest can't show up on camera. Bad kitty, no doxing. Can you imagine that? Like what kind of clip that would be of like if I was like big enough of like a content creator and people were making news of me. Can you imagine like the headline of people like if you know people want to make video about it. If people make a video about it, talk about how like oh this VTuber like this artist or whatever got doxxed by her cat or you know some stuff like that. It's a very interesting way to get doxxed. I don't need to dox myself again. Yeah. I'm getting tired of this, honestly. Clipper tends to blur that stuff out, but it would be a highlight. It wouldn't it? Like it's funny, haha, but obviously I don't want to get doxxed, so. Is the content worth is the content worth the freaking danger? What do you think? What do you think, sweetie? She's just staring at me. Hi, sweetie. She has her favorite spot. She's her favorite spot on the couch. And she sits there very, very often. It's so cute because like anytime like you head out, and you like. Because like most of my family, like we stay in our rooms most of the time. Or my family's like very like, here's my little bubble. I stay in my bubble, and then like occasionally we go out. You know, we have food and stuff, and we have conversations while like one of us is like entering the kitchen to grab something, goes back to her room. But like, If Pintas is not in someone's room, she's probably on that spot of the couch, and it's really, really cute. It's really cute. I'm probably gonna end stream soon because I'm tired, man. And leave this like little corner of like the stream, like this little corner of the fucking camera. I'm tired. Can I lower the camera? I'm scared of lowering the camera. Is there anything else that? I don't think there's anything that can be shown that would, you know, give away any information. So maybe I can like lower down the camera. Now, is it too low? That's better. Okay, sweet. Hella. Hella. I feel like drinking water. Like, this is too much. It's just too much flavor. Of, like, okay flavor. I can use some water. My cat tends to position himself so he can see everyone. Oh, that's cute. What about you, baby? What about you? I miss when Pintas would like sleep next to me on my bed. I just have a twin size bed now. I used to have like, I think a full size bed. And I think because the bed was bigger, Pintas could like sleep on it. But now that I have a twin size bed, of course she doesn't have as much space. She has to like sleep like between my legs. Or like tick up like a side of the bed, but even then like my legs are right up against her, so she doesn't really sleep in my room anymore, unfortunately. So maybe that's a sign that maybe I should get a full-size bed again when I move out. Binda shows her butthole on camera with a tattoo of Mishy's address and greatest fears on it. I don't know if that went through. I approved it on my end, but I don't know if that went through. Cause this freaking iPad, I don't know what's going on this iPad's end, but it's kind of fucky. Yeah, okay, it's showing up on this end. It's showing up on my computer. It's showing up on my computer. I don't know why it's not showing up on my iPad. That's another one. Maybe it's good that while streaming I'll be behind an avatar because I just feel awkward in front of the camera. Like, what the fuck do I do? I mean, maybe it doesn't help that like the camera's here and like my iPad's here with like my stream and chat. So I'm looking over here, but the camera's here. Yeah, that probably doesn't help. My cat doesn't like to sleep with me. Either I move around too much or he just wants to go in and out of my room repeatedly when I sleep. Yeah! Oh my god. That's been test. She'll be in the room for like 3 minutes and then leave. I'm like, oh my god. Because like my door would remain closed. So every time she comes in, I had to get up, I had to open my door. Every time she wants to get out, I had to get up and open the door. And rinse and repeat. I'm like, oh my god, Princess, you were here for like 2 minutes. Why are you leaving? Sometimes she does stay for elongated periods of time, but then, like, sometimes it'd be kind of stressful when she's there, because sometimes she'll stay in the room, and then she'll sit next to me, and even if I don't see her, I'm like, I can feel her energy. Like, she has a certain way of looking. She has a certain look that, like, you know she wants something. If I sit and look, I'm like, what do you want? Usually it's food. But I'm like, the last time I saw her food, it was like her bowl was still full. I think I had to like empty out her food bowl, cause she mostly eats like the dry, like, I don't know if pellet's the right word. Kibble? Is it kibble? I don't know. But she has like this special kind of like prescribed kibble, because she has some kind of like urinary crystals, which I thought was like a temporary thing. I thought once it's cured, then like I can get her off the like the medicated food and she'll be fine. But apparently my vet said, oh no, you have to keep her on that food for the rest of her life. That's something she'll have to worry about. Like, you have to keep feeding it to keep it away. So I'm like, oh, okay. So Princess has like this like prescribed dry kibble that I'm assuming maybe it dries out, or like it gets stale if it stays out for too long, because she won't eat like leftover kibble that's been in like the bowl for a while, for like maybe like over a day. Because usually like I would give her food like at the start of the day, like when I wake up, which could be from like 11 to like nowadays like 3. But usually I would give her food, and then at nighttime before I go to sleep, I would like trash all the remaining like little bits, and then give her new food. Because if I don't do that, she's gonna meow at my door and ask for more. She's gonna ask for more, even though like I walk over like half asleep. I go over like, Princess, there's still food in your bowl. Why are you meowing? Why are you whining? But maybe it gets stale, so like I have to empty it out, and then fill it back up before I sleep and go to bed, and she doesn't wake me up. So I love how everyone has like the same cat stories. Cats are such divas. They are, and I love them. I love you, sweetie. I love you. She's so cute. She looks angry though. Why are you so angry? Is it because I'm loud? Falling asleep? She's falling asleep. I'm tired. Cats are terrible creatures we love very much. Yeah, they can like do whatever. We'll still fucking like be wrapped around their little fucking paws. I love them. Yeah, I probably have to end stream soon because I'm tired. But yeah, I guess I'll share some news. I mean, I already mentioned it earlier in the stream, but I was kind of like all over the place because I was like tired from setting up stream, and I was like also in the middle of like, oh, stream's up now. What do we do? I don't know. I get like overwhelmed pretty easily if I'm doing like multiple things at once, and streaming is like multiple things at once. Like set up stream, I had to monitor chat, I had to monitor stream and everything, I had to talk. But this weekend I am going to Off-Kai Expo, which is a VTuber convention in San Francisco, California, USA. I'm gonna be hanging out with some friends there, so if by any chance you guys are gonna go to Off-Kai Expo, I don't know, feel free to come up to me, I guess. With good intentions. I feel like if I say, I'm like jinxing myself. I'm like, yeah, feel free to come up to me. I'm like asking someone, like I'm giving some permission to like, freaking, I don't know, do something heinous. Some people are scary, man. Some people are so scary. Like I like even suggesting that like, oh, I'm going to an event at this specific location. Feel free to come up to me, meet me. I'm scared of like, what if like someone pulls out like a fucking knife or something? People are scary, man. You never fucking know. You don't know. Like you could be like a small creator and you just happen to attract like one very freaking creepy, obsessive person. You never know. So, yeah, if you have no ill will, feel free to come up to me. I don't fucking know. How am I gonna say that? If you don't plan to stab me or any other kind of harm. By just mentioning this, I feel like I'm jinxing it. I'm so scared. Man. God. Oh, we'll see. I'm excited though. The last convention I've been to was, I think, Was it Sec Anime in January? I know I've been Sec Anime. That was the last time I've gone to. And the only other convention I have planned for this year is Ecchi Expo in December. I mean, I applied to some other conventions to table there, but they haven't released their results yet, so we will see. Sirius Kano says, "Don't worry, weapons are banned at cons. You'll be fine." That's if the weapons are found. Weapons are banned in a lot of places, but they get still taken there. Yeah. Violence is illegal, but you know, violence still happens. Or like, you know what I mean? Assault, whatever. It's like, that's illegal, but it still happens. So just because it's necessarily banned doesn't mean, yeah. Okay, oh, you're joking? Okay, you're playing a little haha funny. It's hard to tell over text, dude. It really is. Like, unless you're actually talking, you can hear the tone indicator and stuff, you know? Yeah, I'm very cautious at cons. Like, what conventions had, like, metal scanners? I felt decent. I felt nice at Anime Expo, because even though it is a freaking hazard, it is a freaking fire hazard, they do have like metal detectors at the entrances of Anime Expo, which I felt comfortable with. I'm like, okay, because like when you go to conventions, you got some notable people going to these conventions, right? These people, they often bring guests who have followings. You know what I mean? They have a number of followings. Of course, it varies in numbers, but that doesn't deny the fact that they attract fans and, you know, random people online. And like one random person could be a freaking creep, and then, you know, be a very dangerous creep. So like, I feel like conventions really, like anime conventions, they need to step up. Like, I mean, I can imagine metal detectors are probably expensive, but if they have the means to, please freaking have like some kind of security measure for like weapons. Don't trust no motherfucker to not like slip a freaking knife in or a gun and go to con and like. I mean, there was one example of that. I don't know. I don't know how the like nuance of bringing this up on stream. I don't know how it would, but I won't say the name. But there was this one singer who did end up getting. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if this is right. If it's right, I don't know how to go about the situation, but she was not fine at the end. I'll just say that she was not fine. But apparently, you know, she wasn't like a huge celebrity. Not talking like Taylor Swift levels here, but like she was a growing person, like growing content creator, or like, you know, creator, and she had a concert. And she didn't make it out of that concert fine. I'll just say that. So it's like that. I mean, I don't know how the security was there, but it's like that could happen to anyone. You know what I mean? I'm getting really serious in this. It's freaking Boba making stream, guys. But yeah, it's scary, dude. It's fucking scary. You never know. Just bring stab-proof clothes. Simple, yeah. There you go. That's a business opportunity. Freaking stab-proof clothing. God. You never know, man. I got super serious on the end of this freaking stream, man. How we get from talking about cat food to this? Oh man, talking about like, yeah, freaking cats and the conventions and like just general safety. It's scary, man. That's where, like, on a preface of, like, because obviously I'm very, very grateful for where I am right now. Like, you guys watching this stream right now and supporting me is allowing me to do what I want to do. I'm very, 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 very fucking grateful for that shit. But I am very fucking cautious about, like, that boundary between, like, me as like a creator and like you guys as a viewer, that has to be a boundary, right? Healthy boundary. And I like I said, I very much appreciate the support, but I am very like cautious, and I don't know like how to behave and like in a way that I try to attract the least amount of like unhealthy parasocial relationships. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be like, haha, love you guys. Love you guys all. I care about every single one of you. It's like, no, it's like, I feel like that's kind of fanning some kind of unhealthy flame. I don't know. I don't like saying that kind of stuff. And like, and I mentioned the idea of like, hey, if I'm at Off Kai Expo, feel free to like, you know, come up to me and talk to me, right? But it's like, not also like a safety hazard, or like, if I invite people to come, like invite people to come up to me and talk to me in person, I don't know what the intentions of everyone is. Like, some people can have the purest intention, but it takes like one bad person can come up to me and harm me. You know what I mean? So I'm very cautious about kind of feeling that kind of I don't know if relationship is the right word. That kind of you guys know what I mean. Like, I don't want to feel that kind of thing. And it's like, I can try as hard as I can, but that's still not going to 100% prevent someone from getting obsessively, like, getting obsessed, or like, even not even like an obsessed in like a I like this person kind of way. Even just like, I hate this person, I want them dead. You know what I mean? So if like you guys ever come up to me in person or interact with me, and like if I talk to you in like DMs, or if like even talk to you in person and I seem kind of like standoffish or like kind of cold, like it's very, 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 very likely that's because I'm just paranoid. I'm very like cautious of trying to have some kind of boundary, and I don't know how to go about that. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Like, I'm sorry if like if anyone here has talked to me before, and I just seemed like I was not like interested in the conversation, or I just like it seemed like I didn't want to talk to you. I'm like, very likely, it is like I'm fine to talk, but it's just like I don't know how to freaking go about that like interaction. Cause I'm just trying to get bigger, you know. Like, I mean, most of my following's on Twitter, you know what I mean. But like on a stream, like what? How many people are here active? Well, my iPad says like 9. That might be like nine concurrent viewers. So obviously pretty small. But like, you know, over time, of course, I'm gonna get bigger and bigger, and it's like, I think this is like early in my like growth. I'm like, obviously, like, you know, there's a lot. I can't say lower is the right word, but you know, I'm at a pretty decent spot. You know what I mean? But compared to like someone who's like, this is my living. Like, I'm a well-established creator. Like, I can make a living off this. I can upload something, and I'll be like, it's pretty guaranteed to get a pretty certain number of views. So, but what was I saying? What was the lead up to that? But it's like, I'm growing, and it's like, I'm learning. You know what I mean? I'm learning. Like, no one really talks about this either. Now, maybe there's a reason why I don't talk about it. Maybe I'm doing something bad. By me, like openly discussing this on like a live stream, it's bad. Like, maybe there's a reason why a lot of creators don't openly like talk about it for extended periods of time. Or maybe because some of them don't want to, because they feed off of parasocial relationships. I don't know, man. But like, if you interact with me, I'm sorry if I seem standoffish. That's basically all I wanted to say. But I do really want to talk to people. Mostly in person. I don't have the energy to do it like online, like typing or like joining calls. Like, I don't know, it's a different type of thing. I don't really have the energy for it. But when I go outside, it's like a different mode. You know what I mean? When I go outside, I'm like, oh, I'm going outside to do stuff. I'm gonna socialize and whatnot. But at home, I'm like just kind of chill. You know what I mean? So, and of course, like for streams, I had to like put out like all my energy into like, okay, I'm talking. This is like my time this is my time to put all my energy to hone it all in this one stream so I can talk to people. You know what I mean? So it's like, like the way I'm like the energy I have now is not the level of energy I have when I'm like by myself, like sitting at my desk or something. But if I'm like socializing with people, this is generally the kind of energy I want to have. That makes sense? Cause like I know there's like this. I'm going off on like so many tangents here. I'm fucking. But it's fun. I feel like I should. I don't know. It's fun to talk and stuff. But what the fuck was I going on about? What the fuck was I going on about? I was talking about talking to how I appear. Oh yeah. When someone sees a creator portray themselves in one way on like streams or YouTube videos or stuff, and then they see the content creator behave differently in like another setting, like let's say they're at a convention or like they're like in a meet and greet, they have like a different level of energy and like and stuff like that, like they have a different air, I guess, I don't know, but and I think some people like they take that as like, oh, this is their true selves, the self that they show on stream is fake, like how they behave in this situation is their real self, and it's like, how can you can't really say that, like people behave differently in certain situations, like the way I'm gonna behave in front of like parents is different from how I behave in front of like friends, you know what I mean? Like how I behave around like in a professional setting at like school or something is different from how I hang out at like a party. I don't know, just like, or like at a convention, you know what I mean? It's like the me at school, like not a real me, or like the me at a convention, like not real me either, because someone's used to seeing me at school. You know what I mean? It's like we all behave kind of differently in different situations. Where the fuck am I going with this? I was making boba this stream, man. I was making boba. What's in this drink, man? And even then, I don't think this chat is like, like accurate. And now we're talking about our social masks and what the real us is. Yeah, man. Beckman says, are you real? Are you real, dude? How do you know that? How do I know that? It's like we're at the real talk stage of the party. Yeah, basically. Everyone's kind of gathered together and just kind of like having a real heart-to-heart conversation of like, real talk. Like, oh my god. I said I was going to end stream. And I still have to clean up. Because Connor did all the work, freaking, cooking. And granted, I set up the stream, but it's my stream. But, Connor didn't have to cook, but Connor did. So, Connor didn't have to help me with the stream. But it's like, but I also set up. And now I had to clean. I'm just an AI program with AI generated pictures of my cat Melvin. Melvin's not real! No, you can't say that! Melvin's been real to me. I love Melvin. You had to pay them to clean afterwards? Maybe I'll stay on the stream until I finish this drink. Once I finish this drink, then I end stream. Instead of a knife, I'm going to show up at a con and attack you with Melvin. You just gonna throw Melvin at me? Would he even attack? Like on command? Now that like the camera's lower, I can't like say however I want. I gotta be careful like to make sure my freaking panties don't show. Which on its own, I don't care too much about, but I ain't giving that shit away for free. And also, YouTube guidelines. I can just say it's like a swimsuit and that'll be fine, right? Just say that. A yellow dollar sign for real. I mean, I don't even have partnership. So, I can't even monetize the stream. And maybe I can monetize it as a VOD and like after I'm a partner, but like what's the point of that? Most people aren't gonna view the VOD anyway, so. Your sink is now a hot tub. Bintus can probably fit in this. She'll fit in this sink. You want a hot tub stream, Bintus? Hmm? You know hot tub stream, sweetie? Use a sink? Hmm? She's just looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. Oh, cat bath stream. That'd be so hectic, my dudes. Oh, that'd be so hectic. 18 plus rating for violence for real. Dude, she has not had a shower in actual years. Several years. Because giving her shower is such a huge pain. But it's not like she's stinky. She's not stinky. But it's just like a, yeah, you haven't showered in ages. I think she doesn't smell. Cause my late cat Garfy, he would need baths. He got kind of stinky. But Princess, she's fine. She's fine. Don't cats keep themselves clean? Yeah. Wait, hold on. I think I said that incorrectly. Pigman says, don't cats keep themselves clean? Yeah, but like, my cat Garfield, he still wasn't that clean. I don't know if that's because he was like sick. Because he had kidney failure. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. And I don't know how prolonged a period of time his kidney failure was for. Because we discovered it like pretty late stage. So by the time we discovered it, he was already like near, you know. But, so I don't know how much that had to do with it. But Princess is fine. She's pretty clean. So thankfully, she's not stinky. So it's not a problem if we don't shower her because she's fine. Some cats are just lazy. My sister's cat's butt smells all the time. Oh no! Oh no, stinky butt. I don't think I have to finish the boba. I said the drink, but I never said the boba. I might just like freaking snack on the boba over time at my desk or something. Because I'm probably gonna like chill at my desk and play like Minecraft or some shit. I'm tired, man. No, I guess I gotta clean. Okay, after I clean, I might chill at my desk and play Minecraft. You flash, but the only thing that shows is like a Patreon link? Man. No, it'd be Subscribestar. I don't have Patreon. I felt like Patreon is like Patreon's not like the safest or like the most friendly towards not safe for creators, so I thought it'd just be like a safer bet to just go on Subscribestar. But the thing I don't like about that, oh shit, is if I want to like show, if I want to link like Subscribestar on something like YouTube, I can't do that because there's two sides to Subscribestar. There's the regular Subscribestar and there's like the adult side, which shows as like Subscribestar adult. subscribestar.adult. It's in like the URL, I believe. So I cannot put it on YouTube because by the very nature of the site, it's adult. But with Patreon isn't. So you can have 18 plus content on your Patreon, but because Patreon as a site as a whole is not necessarily 18 plus, so you can link it to your YouTube. So if you have like a YouTube video and you have like the YouTube video is censored and you have the non-censored version, you could put that on Patreon and advertise it on YouTube. But I can't advertise Subscribestar here because it's not safe for work. So that's like the struggle of like trying to deal with like not safe for work stuff. It's just like it's such a hassle of like what's allowed in some sites and what's not.
Blah.
Excuse me. That's how many burps is that? The fifth? Hello. Yeah. But yeah, there's not many places for not safe for work. So if something happens to Twitter, that's all my audience. Not like all, because obviously you guys are watching it here. You guys maybe you subscribe to me on YouTube, so you get notifications of me on YouTube. But like, if my Twitter is gone, that's like 100k followers gone. Like I don't doubt like maybe a small fraction is like interested in my work enough to like find me elsewhere, like to do the digging. And I kind of imagine most of them won't follow me back. I think especially because like my huge growth was from comics, from like a few comics exploding, especially that one comic. If you guys are familiar, if you guys are somehow watching this and you're familiar with me and don't know that that comic was mine, that's very interesting. But it's like the whole like, oh wow, he's so dumb, I want to choke on his cock. If you guys seen that one, but that was the one that popped off so hard, and that wasn't the only thing that helped skyrocket my growth. But like it was other comics that not as big, but still got a decent amount of like not notes. This isn't Tumblr. Response, like like audience response. But most of the people like how much of an audience did I have before I blew up? Like 7.5k followers on Twitter before my comics got big. But like most of the audience is there for the comics. So I guess like if something happened to my Twitter, if I'm not actively going like posting comics and stuff, if I don't post that, people probably aren't gonna find me. You know what I mean? I remember everyone posting that I want a boyfriend who can. Oh, what was it like? I want a man to like, was it take me in and like feed me, take care of my cat, which is Bintes, and like fuck me or some shit like that. Yeah, something like that. That one was pretty big. That was actually my first comic. I think that was my first comic. Not like of my whole lifetime, but like the first comic of its kind of like my current era of comics. Because I've done stuff before, because I've been drawing since I can hold a pencil, so I made comics before. Actually, which is a very interesting to think about it now, because my serious relationships have all been long distance. So with my first boyfriend, met him off Maple Story, interestingly enough. My first boyfriend, because of course we were long distance for a majority of the relationship, to kind of like fill that kind of like, in the kind of void of like, oh, we can't hang out in person, I would often draw comics of like, funny, like, oh, if we're in person, this situation would happen and stuff like that, right? So I would draw those kind of things on like scrap paper, sometimes in like school while I was taking in class. I was like high school, so I would draw those, and then like I sent it to him with like occasionally I sent him letters and stuff and like packages, and I would put those comics in there. And from there, I remember he mentioned that like from the amount of comics I drew of him and I, he kind of expected me to like want to do comics at one point. And I'm like, nah, I don't really want to necessarily. It's just because I felt like I wanted to draw those, just kind of fill that that kind of void of like, oh, we're not together in person. So, which is interesting, because back then I was like, no, I don't see that happening. But now like I got most of my audience from my comics blowing up, which also was like relationship related. Yeah. I just like being in a relationship. I like being a girlfriend. I like having a partner. That's just me. That's just something that sparks joy. So it's like, I fucking almost fell. Kind of makes sense why that kind of content I would make. Yeah. I was supposed to leave a while ago. Shit. Ugh. But yeah, yeah. If Twitter dies, I'm fucking dying. Like that's why I'm trying to work on videos and stuff. I went to like this like Homestead themed cafe in April, and I'm trying to make a video on it. Most of the script is done. It's a pretty fucking big script, at least for me. Maybe for other YouTubers, it's not that big, but for me, it's huge. Like I don't really make YouTube videos. This is like, whoa, it's a big boy. It's a big one, and I'm going around and asking like other people who've been to the event, who've been to that cafe. I'm asking them to be like, hey, can I use these photos in the video? Oh, you mentioned this thing about the cafe. Can I ask you more about that? Or can I post that like your tweet on like the YouTube video to give more context to certain things that I didn't know about? So I'm spending a lot of time on this video. So hopefully I do need to spread out, not just through Twitter, because if Twitter fucking dies, I'm gone. I'm a goner, man. Like where's my livelihood at that point? It's all Twitter. It's bad. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, guys. Don't fucking do it. It's not like I plan to make Twitter my only platform, but it's just like for like the past like couple years, my housing situation hasn't been the best. Like by me being here in this kitchen and streaming, it has shown that it has improved. And I'm trying to make work more, but if you were here earlier in the stream, you heard Kana and I have been talking about wanting to move out. We still want to move out, because even though like the housing situation has improved, I feel like we need to get out. You know what I mean? We're at the point of our lives where like we're adults now. I feel like we're ready to transition into like the next point of our lives, like living out on our own. Because I feel like I feel sluggish here. You know what I mean? I've been living with my family and stuff. I just want to get out. I want to spread my wings, because I just want to do shit. I want to get out. And I experienced it before too. Like I've lived outside of home for like a short period of time, kind of like for college stuff and whatnot, and it was just so much nicer. Like I had to drive to work on stuff. After living in this house for a couple of years, I'm like what the amount of work I was able to get done, like push myself to make years ago, I can't. It takes so much more energy to get a fraction of that work done. So I want to get out. You know what I mean? I want to get stuff done. So I want to make YouTube videos and stuff. Not just stream. I want to make YouTube videos, not only because I feel like it's better for the long run, but I do like making videos, but it's just so much fucking work. And maybe it'd be more enjoyable if there wasn't like this kind of dread of like, oh, I need to get shit done. Otherwise I can't, otherwise like I can't make any money. But I mean, maybe that in itself, I need some kind of drive to push me to make, I don't fucking know, man. I'm like freaking rambling on at this point, man. I'm tired. What time is it? Almost fucking 8 p.m. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, I'm actually gonna leave soon because I feel pissed. I'm gonna piss. All this fucking shit has to go. It wants out. It wants out, man. Shit wants out. So, yeah, once the pee's coming, I gotta piss. I gotta go. I end stream. 8 p.m. and the kitchen remains unwashed. Yeah, for real, man. For real. And I don't want to, like, I could, like, clean up on stream, but I feel like that could be a downtime for me. I could, like, just, turn off stream, just have some quiet time to myself and, like, clean up. There's something kind of therapeutic about, like, cleaning. If you're not, like, you do it under, like, your own will. Because if you're kind of, like, told to, as, like, a kid, like, you're, a teenager growing up with your family, hearing them telling you, like, oh, can you clean this up? Or, it's like, I don't want to fucking do it because someone told me to. But it's like, just do it on your own. It's It's nice. I don't know. They're kind of therapeutic. It's kind of like when you do stuff on your own and you're not told to. It's more enjoyable. Who would have thought? I had another burp. I don't know if it's like maybe the lychee's not that good, but like, it does not smell nice. Not gonna lie. It smells kind of like old. I mean, that's how lychee's supposed to smell, and I'm just used to like not artificial lychee, but like maybe lychee that's been like super juiced up. I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean? Like for like lychee, I would get lychee flavored drinks and stuff at an established store. So maybe like they're more processed. Or maybe they just know how to handle food better. But over here, it's like me, I don't know how to fucking cook. I mean, Kana was helping, but Kana doesn't have much experience with like making lychee stuff. So it doesn't smell right to me. It smells kind of old. I don't know if it actually is. Yeah, from concentrate. Yeah, like it's like a lychee syrup or from concentrate. Like we made up straight up. Like we kind of peeled the lychee and trying to make a syrup out of that. But I don't know. Well, I should end stream soon. Is there anything you guys want to ask? Any last things? Have a little Q&A. If you guys want to say anything before I leave. Now I'm having this little like sit down like camera situation going. And then I'll be gone for the weekend. I'll be at Off Kai Expo doing other IRL stuff. Mishi gets out of the fucking house. He's fucking homestuck. That was a bad one. I'm like kind of proud of that one. I don't even know if that came up. I don't even know if the mic picked me up on that one. Just want to say thanks to the stream. Yeah, thank you for joining me, dude. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy cooking stream. I'm gonna do more of them in the future. What's your greatest fear? Why? So you can use it against me? I want to draw Mishi for the stream. Can I see the outfit? This feels kind of like I know I can imagine your intentions aren't impure, but like the idea of like, hey guys, here's my outfit. It feels like I don't know, kind of maybe there's some kind of like fetishy stuff behind it. I don't know. Maybe I'm too like deep into like not safe for work stuff and too paranoid to be like, oh like. Is this for like freaky reasons, guys? You know what I mean? Fucking spread that shit. I mean, it's gonna be the VOD. You can like pause the VOD and like go back on and like screenshot and stuff. But like yeah, this is like the one of like 5 outfits I have. The one of 5 outfits I cycle through. If you see me like past conventions, I'll probably be wearing this outfit. Because I'm building up my wardrobe and I have a very like quality over quantity mindset, so I have like 5 really nice outfits. You'll see me in the same outfit. Because the outfit's good. Like if the outfit looks good, I want to keep wearing it. And there's like 5 of them. I don't know, not exactly 5, but like, oh my god. But oh my mom. The drip. The fucking drip. Thank you. I'm totally not making anything sus. Yeah, I can imagine you aren't, but just like the vibe of like, hey, like stand up in front of the camera and like turn around, show me your whole friggin' body or whatever. There's like an energy to that. Like in a vacuum, that concept in itself is kind of sus. But like you asking that, I don't think in it of itself is bad. If that makes sense. Mishi has so few outfits because she sells them to the Sims. I have not sold any outfits. I have not. Well, at least like I have sold secondhand clothing, but not for like that demographic of people. I just sell secondhand clothing to people who actually want to wear the clothes, like other likely females who want to wear the clothes. So looking forward to next stream. We're seeing you whenever you table locally. Yeah, I don't have any Florida cons, and unfortunately, I couldn't make it into MetroCon. I think MetroCon was like first come, first serve. And Artist Alley tables ran out within like 2 minutes. It was gone. And then once those artist alley tables like sold out, artists started taking up like the exhibitors tables, which I think I would argue is like the fault of the. I can see it though. I can see it because like I don't know if pushing blame is really the right response, but like it definitely kind of shines a light on like, hey, MetroCon, maybe first come first serve isn't the best option at this point in time. Maybe a different thing, a different system would be better, because yeah, now it's just like the exhibitors hall is mostly just artists from what it seems like. I don't know if it actually is the case, but yeah, like I saw like multiple artists be like, oh yeah, I bought an exhibitor's table, which like, yeah, I think it's in the moment thing, because I was there, like I was trying to register for a table. I was trying to grab one for myself, and it was like, gotta go, fast, enter information, go, and grab a table, right? So I can imagine when artists saw like, oh, artist alley tables are out, exhibitors tables are open, grab, you know what I mean? It's like an instant thought. It's not like you really put much thought into like, oh, if I get an exhibitor's table, that means that's one less exhibitor there, and you know what I mean? There's more artists than exhibitors, so it's mostly just a big old artist alley. So yeah, I feel like MetroCon really needs to step it up. He needs to step and figure out something other than first come first serve, because there's way too many fucking people that want a table. Anyways, I will head off. I will take a rest, and then I need to prepare for Off-Kai Expo, because my flight is in 2 days, and even then I can't even say it's 2 days, because my flight is in the morning. So I think I have less than 2 days to prepare. So thank you guys for joining. I hope thank you for waiting for like the it was in like an hour and a half late because I was too busy setting up. I would show my setup, but I don't want to show anything else in the house, so I might potentially be like, I don't want to accidentally dox myself again. But like I didn't check that side, so I can't show you. But like I have like my freaking computer and like monitor and like my freaking ring light here and camera setup like all on the freaking kitchen counter. So thank you guys for joining. I hope to have more like fun, like more like different kind of streams, like cooking streams and stuff, and like interesting setups other than just like, here's an unboxing stream. You know what I mean? Which even then I think is different from like the typical like gaming streams. I don't really do too many gaming stuff. I will try to bring more stuff. I'm working on videos. I want to make more and more YouTube videos. I'll be at Off-Kai Expo this weekend. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you if you stayed and waited for that period of time. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about the scuff. I mean, bye. Take care. I gotta walk around and end stream. Bye.